guys, today we are going to be talking about my favorite blushes of all time, and if you saw my recent blush declutter, which I will link to down below, I have a lot of blushes. So for me to say that these are my favorite blushes of all time, that means something. We are talking about the Balm Instain blushes. You can get these on the Balm's website. If you're in Canada, I suggest picking them up on nailpolishcanada.com. On that website, they retail for $28. On the Balm, they are $22. In addition to that, if you are in Newfoundland where I live, I've seen them at Chatters on Stavanger Drive. I'm not sure what the market up is like on those, so they could be a little bit more expensive there. The Balm also generally does a sale around Black Friday, 40 or 50% off, so I highly recommend picking up your blushes during that sale. And if you do live in Canada, the international shipping is quite expensive. But like I always say, if you can team up with someone in your city or in your town that wants to go halvesies on some international shipping, you should do it. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you swatches and just give you a little bit of insight into these blushes and why you should buy them. So we are getting started with my favorite blush of the bunch. By the way, these are all cruelty-free and paraben-free. This one looks super dirty because I've had it forever, but the packaging, the Balm always kills packaging. They've all got little ladies on them and kind of look like magazine covers. This one is in the shade Swiss Dot, and this is a gorgeous matte peach. These are called the Instain blushes because they wear so long and are said to stain your cheeks. So when I was swatching these, it did leave a slight stain on my hand after just having them on there for like 30 seconds to do a swatch. It doesn't stain your cheeks to the point where it's going to be hard to get off at night, but it just has a really great lasting power, but they're still creamy and pigmented. This is a gorgeous matte peach. This was in my Best of Beauty 2014. If I had to pick a blush, like one blush to wear for the rest of my life, it would be this one, and that's saying a lot for the color, for the pigmentation, the wear time. I'm wearing it on my cheeks right now, and although it does look super peachy, it is just a great neutral on me. So if you do only pick up one of these blushes, this one is my favorite. This one would be a second favorite for me. It is in the shade Tulle, I believe. It's described on their website as a strawberry. I don't know that I'd necessarily call it a strawberry shade. It's kind of a strawberry peachy coral-ish, but it is just gorgeous. It packs a lot of punch on your cheek, but you can just do really light layers if you don't want a ton of pigment, or you can really pack it on there if you want to look super rosy. This one as well is a matte and has that same great kind of creamy formula. Next up is the shade Argyle, which isn't a shade I would wear a ton. It's described on their website as a petal pink. It's a really, really light pink, but it is a gorgeous shade if you have more fair skin. It doesn't look ashy on my skin, even though it is so light. Super, super blendable, and these all come with little mirrors as well. I don't know why on YouTube people always say, I'm going to blind you if I show you the mirror. Like, has anyone ever actually been blinded? I'm sorry if you're being blinded right now, but I really don't think it's happening. But this is a really nice light baby pink. Getting into some of the deeper shades, this one is in the shade Houndstooth, and it is a mauve. It is a very cool toned blush, very interesting color, great for fall. I love to use these as eyeshadows too. They make really great transition shades if you're looking to kind of mix it up. If you want something that's still neutral but has a little bit more interest in it, I think that this is a great shade for that. This is described as a mauve on their website, and I would totally agree with that. It is just a really cool, kind of interesting, like almost leaning a little purple, but still really cool toned and wearable. So this is a really interesting shade. Lace is a gorgeous, gorgeous pink. This is like so impactful. It gives you such a rosy, youthful look to your face. This one as well is matte, and I love this shade. I love all of them. But this is a great shade if you have deeper skin tones and you're looking to go for something a little bit more bold. This is it without end up like, you know, looking like a clown. I mentioned in my blush declutter video that I got rid of that e.l.f. Pink Passion, and I got rid of it for this one because it's still an impactful pink, but this one I know is going to last on my cheeks and isn't going to look ashy because it's got a little bit of warmness in it. The final shade of the Instain blushes is Pinstripe, and this is a gorgeous color for fall. It is such a gorgeous kind of plummy shade. It's got a little bit of gold running through it, and it's kind of hard to describe, and it doesn't show up on your cheeks. It's not like glitter. It just shows up in the way of almost like a golden sheen. This is another favorite of mine. I think I've said they're all my favorite, but this is just such an interesting shade, and it is amazing for fall, and again, doubles as a great eyeshadow. So there you have it. That is the entire collection of the Balm Instain blushes. Let me know down below if you try these. And normally I would say, let me know your favorite shade and I will try it, but I have all of them because I'm obsessed with the Balm, especially these blushes. They are really amazing. I think the brand is it's not underrated because a lot of people know about it if you're on YouTube, but if you don't really watch YouTube videos religiously and you're not like constantly into makeup, this is totally a brand you need to check out, and it is accessible. You just need to work a little harder. So thebalm.com, nailpolishcanada.com, and then in Canada, I believe it's sold at some Chatters locations. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!